our walking lunges, okay? Remember, when we're doing our walking lunge, we're gonna take a big step. So, one thing is we don't want the knee to go past the toes, right? So I don't want to be here and forward like that. And we talked about that before, we're just kind of reviewing it. If you take a big step, there's no way that you can pass the toe with your knee. So if I take a really big step, there's no way that it's comfortable for me to get past them toes, right? And then I just don't want to slam my knee down into the ground, right? I want to be able to control that down. The other thing, I talked about this before, if you need a better base, if you feel like you're being narrow and you're falling left or right, just step out a little bit. So angle your foot and take the pressure off of your hamstrings and put a little bit of it on the quads is kind of what we're doing. And then widening the base so that it's not too narrow for you. I call it till you get your legs underneath you. So I'm basically, when I do my lunge, I'm going to step out to the right a little bit and widen that base, right? And then I'm going to step up, and then I'm going to step out to the left a little bit and widen that base, okay? Doesn't have to be over dramatic, just a little bit to give you a little bit better of a base so that you're not falling left or right. And the other thing is to get full depth without slamming your knee into the floor, right? I want to control it. I don't want to get so tired that I take that big step and then boom, slam my knee into the ground. I don't want that. I want to control that down. And even if you keep it about an inch off the ground, get as close as you can without slamming into the ground, that's pretty good too. But most of the people I know bring their knee all the way to the floor without hitting the ground. We actually use mats for my new people in case they do make a mistake and slam their knee into the ground. It just kind of protects it. So the high points of that are, take your big step. If you need a better base, just get wider to the right or to the left a little bit with your steps. And do not slam your knee into the ground, control that. So we want to control our movements, and a lot of times when we're doing some of this stuff you'll see on TV, things like that, when people are racing for time or they're trying to get done with something really quick, their form will go to crap, they look like crap, and it looks terrible. If you're coaching with me, I'm going to try to tell you to slow down, fix your form, be safe, get stronger so that you can go faster, right? And then if you start to get tired, it's not as bad as somebody who maybe have a little bit of strength and then they're pushing through and it just looks disgusting, all right? So work on that, and maybe do a few of those, and then we're going to get into the WOD. I would say maybe do 5 each side, 3 sets of 10 with your minute in between if you want to practice. And don't forget to breathe, right? So I personally, like when I'm gonna do that, I will breathe in when I'm taking my step, and then when I come up, breathe out. And when you take another step, breathe in. On the way up, breathe out. All right, guys? Knock that out, and then we're going to talk about the